Hey there, it's Crystal from All Bodies Welcome Hair Removal in the Bay Area, in Campbell to be specific. I want to talk to you guys tonight about Aftercare, how to take care of your skin after a treatment with me. So, not everybody knows what this is. We like to talk about this as a wand or globes. It's to help do the healing after your appointment. Nobody ever talks about this, how you have this really lovely 4 or 5 minutes after your appointment where we kind of put our aloe gel on your skin. We plug this into our machine, has a tiny bit of a current going through it, and we just cover whichever areas we're working on. So in my case, we're going to neutralize the lye in your skin that we're creating when we're doing your electrolysis. And it's just very soothing, very relaxing. It's everybody's favorite 5 minutes of their electrology appointment. Now, if you're offended by this, I'm not your girl, but I think it looks like balls. So I always say, are you ready for the balls on your face? I also like to tell people that I have a mouth like a sailor, so if that offends you, I'm also not your girl. So just know those two things right up front. But I mean, come on, you guys. It looks like penis and balls. But we just kind of put it on your skin with aloe. Like I said, it's plugged into the machine, so it's a tiny bit of current. And it neutralizes the lye. It helps to heal and soothe your skin after your appointment. Then after you go home, a couple things I try to tell everybody. Do not touch your skin. What's the first thing you want to do when all the whiskers are gone? You want to touch your skin. Now, you guys, this is the age of quarantine and COVID-19, so you're likely getting a lot of information about how bad it is to touch your skin. It's the case. It's true. It's especially bad after you've had a treatment with me, because we're going to really make the skin, we're going to open up the pores, we're going to antagonize the crap out of it, we're going to poke it, we're going to apply the current, and then we're going to yank the little hair out after we kill it. And so when you go home, your skin tends to be a little bit red. Now, if you want to, excuse me, asthma, cough, not corona. If you want to, when you go home, you can ice it when you get home. You can do all kinds of things to it, but don't go have a crazy workout afterwards. Don't go to a public gym and maybe touch your face later, because we all know that gyms are disgusting. You can clean it that night. Do your normal regimen, but nothing too strong, like no toners that have a lot of alcohol in them. And then just kind of keep it nice. Change out their pillowcase so that it's nice and clean when they go to bed. And I'm mostly talking about when we're working on your face. But the less you touch it, the less scabbing you'll have afterwards, and the better it'll heal. It'll heal much more quickly. And then you can put some makeup on later. The only thing I do suggest is you don't use your brushes or your sponges because they're covered in bacteria. Normally that's fine because that's your own bacteria, but when you have the skin is kind of opened up from me kind of poking around in there, you don't want to use your sponges and brushes. So I always tell my clients, if you really have to put makeup on after your appointment, use your clean hands, put it on, maybe kind of blend it with a cotton ball, but don't use those brushes and those sponges that you've had forever. You can do a gentle workout before or after an appointment, nothing too rigorous because we don't want too much blood and sweat and all that kind of stuff going on. If you want to do something afterwards, you can put on a little aloe, which is what I put on when I do the balls on your face. I like to suggest that you use products that are more natural, nothing too, too perfumey, too heavy, definitely no oils. I had one client who put some CBD oil on her skin after her treatment. She was really sorry for about a week afterwards. Big breakout, very red. This is called cataphoresis, in case you've never heard that term before. It's very soothing. It feels really good when you're on my table. Even if I'm doing your legs or your bikini area or underarm, we always do the Cata Freeze. It's just a really nice way to cool down, relax a little bit, and it just makes everything feel so good. What else am I forgetting? Just be gentle with it afterwards. I think that's about it. So if you have any questions, you're always welcome to leave me a question here about how the aftercare works. And like I said, nothing too heavy on it afterwards, nothing too oily afterwards. Be gentle. I always tell my clients, remember, pretend it's like baby skin, like you have brand new baby skin, and you're going to treat baby skin gently. Treat your skin very gently after an appointment. And then for the next 18 hours, kind of treat it like a baby, because you don't want to, you just don't want to do anything to it, because we've really been poking at it and antagonizing it. So we want to do things to soothe it and cool it and help sometimes with inflammation, sometimes there's a little bit of redness. If If you have a big important meeting or presentation on Zoom, don't come to electrolysis right before. Usually it takes a good 2 hours for sure, maybe up to 4 hours for it to the redness to calm down. And sometimes it can be even longer than that. So just plan well. I think that's about it for now. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the box and I'll come back and answer them in the text box. Thanks, you guys. Take care. Oh, and text me at 408-826-9087 and we'll do some electrolysis and some balls on your face. Bye, you guys.